Hey, so it's a beautiful day and I wanted to make videos outside, and as I'm sitting here wanting to make this video, I suddenly realized how actually noisy it is between my air conditioning, the next door neighbor's air conditioning, the planes going overhead, the trucks driving by. It's like a friggin' zoo here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I just wanted to do a quick video talking to you about the differences between being an active coach versus being an inactive coach. You might not realize what this means, especially if you're getting your Shakeology every month or you're consistently selling products. But this can have an effect on your status as well as your upline status. And if one of your personally sponsored coaches becomes inactive, it could have an effect on your status as well. So it's a good thing to know. So first of all, the Beachbody system sort of recalibrates every Wednesday night at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So our Beachbody week is Thursday to Wednesday. So that's why anytime you sign up a new coach or you are about to change rank, that actually won't happen until Thursday or Wednesday night into Thursday, as long as there isn't a glitch in the back system. Sometimes it takes a few hours on Thursday. So with this, as long as you are active on a Thursday or at midnight on that Wednesday night, you will remain active that entire week, no matter what happens. And then the next Wednesday night, the system will check and decide whether you are active or inactive for the next week. Everything lasts for a week. So you need to, in order to be active, if you are a coach or an Emerald coach, you need to have bought personally or sold 50 PV in the last 35 days. So it's a little bit more than a month. It's between 4 and 5 weeks. So if you are on Shakeology HD, that is 90 PV every 30-ish days. So as long as you continue to get that Shakeology HD, you are good. If you sell one Shakeology HD to a customer, that's 90 PV. That also works for you. So as long as you're buying your Shakeology every month, that's great. Now, if for some reason you decide to take a month off from your Shakeology, you have too much, you put it on hold, something like that, and you are not selling or you haven't sold in the last 35 days, eventually you will go inactive. So what does that end up meaning for you? What happens is that you, in essence, affect your upline's rank. So in order to be an Emerald, you need 2 active coaches, one on either leg. So if you have one active coach on your right leg, one active coach on your left leg, and your left leg active coach takes a month off from his or her Shakeology, and that active coach goes inactive, you will no longer be an Emerald coach because you only have one active coach on one of your legs. Even if you have 2 active coaches on your right and one active on your left, and your left active coach goes inactive, those 2 active coaches on your right are not enough to keep you at Emerald. You need to have one active coach on the right, one active coach on the left. And there is a minimum number of required active coaches per rank. So for Ruby, you need to have 3 active coaches on each leg, and one needs to be, on each leg needs to be Emerald. For Diamond, you need 4 active coaches on each leg. One on each leg needs to be Emerald. For 1 star, 5 active coaches, so on and so forth. So this is when being active or inactive becomes extremely important. If you are an inactive coach, you will still receive commissions on sales that you make. You'll still have your web page, whatever the case may be. However, unless you sell 50 PV in 35 days, you will not go active again. So you could be selling smaller products. Mostly some of the programs without challenge packs are under 50 PV. So if you're selling those once in a blue moon and not enough to get that 50 PV, you will go inactive. The other thing to know is as you increase in rank, you will be required to do more and more PV every month. So For example, when you become a ruby, you will need 75 PV. And for a diamond, you need 100 PV, and that's every 35 days. So again, if you're a diamond coach, but you are not selling anything, you're just buying your 90 PV of HD, Shakeology, you will not remain a diamond because your minimum PV to stay active as a diamond would be 100. So hopefully, well, you also need to be active in order to receive your leads and things like that. So please let me know if you have any questions. You can find out about whether you or your coaches are active versus inactive by looking in your back office. Specifically, you can look under My Business, and then you would look under My Downline and then Sponsorship Drill Down, and that will tell you about inactivity. You can also, if you go to teambeachbody.com, and as I'm loading so I can make sure that I give you the most important information, if you hover over Coach, now this is not the Coach back office, this is teambeachbody.com while you're signed in. If you hover over Coach, instead of going to Coach Online Office, you can go to Previous Office View. And while this page is a little, it's the bare minimum of style, it will give you actually a much better, more recent information in terms of who your customers are, who's bought challenge packs, what your success club is, and your inactivity. So hopefully that answers any of your questions about active versus inactive. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.